Hello everybody. Welcome on in. I'm Orion. As promised, we are back with more Hellclock, and we will be checking out the brand new in-game mode, Ascension. I was lucky enough to be giving, special access to this. So what we can do is we can just right here, just straight up skip the campaign, and it's going to take us directly to the end game. I assume how this is going to work. I don't know how this is going to work in the actual, real version of the game. If you have to actually beat the story first and then jump into it, I'm not quite sure how this is all going to work. But either way, I was given a special copy or playtest version of this game, and so we're able to skip this and we're going to jump in. If you haven't heard or seen, the Ascension mode is basically, it turns the game into more of a roguelike. It's going to give you so many attempts to make it as far as you can. You're going to be able to, I guess we're going to get a nice description right here. Ascension is the end-game experience for Hellclock and is currently available in beta version. This is a new take on the action RPG roguelike progression. We are trying different ideas and would love to hear your feedback. Consult our roadmap and stay tuned for 1.0 version. Thank you for supporting our game. Okay, so increase your world's difficulty by activating penances, which increase your hell level. For now, your maximum hell level is 10. Complete Ascension at hell level 10 to unlock higher challenges and rewards. You can only change your active penances by starting a new Ascension. So what's going to happen here is basically this is sort of your difficulty modifiers. These don't make you stronger. These make the enemies in the world harder. So the first thing you have to take here, you are limited to 7 runs. So you get 7 tries to complete an act. I think this game has 3 acts. If you fail, it sounds like you lose and you start all over from the beginning. So it's a pretty cool idea. I like what they're doing with this. So for now, we're literally just going to do hell level 2. You can increase this more and more as you want. We can get lower lightning resistance, physical resistance, plague resistance. Enemies move and attack faster. So as you increase your hell level difficulty, you can make the game harder and harder for yourself. So now you have 0 starting runs. You get 0 runs after completing it. You get like no plus runs. Yeah, all soul stones gain is reduced. You're going to get a lot of different penalties here as you progress further and further and make the game harder for yourself. So as we do this, now we're going to move on to so starting a new Ascension will reset your world. That's fine. So we're basically starting something new here. And then what we're going to do is we're going to get this new we're going to get sort of a new meta progress system here. So let's see, we completed promises, so complete the campaign. Cool. I mean, we didn't really complete the campaign, but I think these are rewards that we can use for leveling up our character here. So now you're going to get this new meta progression, which I don't believe is in the normal game. I think this is just for Ascension mode. So as we move through this, let me see. So you're going to get a bunch of different things here. So like Sword of Winds and Storms, I don't know exactly what these do. This one increases attack speed. This one increases melee skill damage. We get a bunch of these different ones. And as you get a sort of pick from the 3 Marys here, and they're going to start to unlock the pass. As you unlock these though, you'll start to sort of unlock more and more. So you'll kind of see. Let's which kind of way do we want to go first? Lightning damage, spending 800 mana grants you a power orb. Physical damage, extra mana. Let's go with, Faith Pass will give us sort of like more of a mana build stuff, I guess. So now it's going to unlock. It's a little slow unlocking all these sometimes, but let's do mana. We'll do physical. And then spending 820 mana grants you a power orb and increases your mana regen by 1% for each active orb. Lose an orb every 7 seconds. Orbs will orbit around you and deal 85 lightning damage to enemies who touch them. Okay, and then we can do, I guess, we have a lot of points here, so we can go a couple ways. Let's go, can I build down here? How do I unlock this one? Let's see. Let's go up, though. Up is going to give me sort of like critical stuff and more damage. But then you can see like what our devotion path is and stuff like that. So let's do physical damage. I guess we'll do plague damage. I haven't played this enough to know, like, we're not going to have like a really great cohesive build here or anything. Killing an enemy has a 40% chance of granting an agility orb. Agility orbs give you movement speed and attack speed. Okay, let's take that, and then we'll take the extra evasion. See, now we're going to unlock an extra tree over here. Okay, then we're going to unlock another one. I'm just going to skip through this. So we'll just run, actually... Can we let's get rid of those. I'm gonna get rid of this side of it. We'll just go straight up like with these ones. We'll do extra health, physical damage, fire. No, not fire. Taking damage grants you a stack of vigor. No. Let's keep going. What was the other one we unlocked? This one up here. So your marksman skills deal damage. I don't know if we're gonna do marksman. I wish we could do these ones. Let's see. Okay, we could do the extra mana. We could do the extra Okay, no, that makes us broke. Okay, so we'll go with that for now. So we'll confirm that, and then let's get out of here. And then we get to pick our skills. We're gonna do something a little different here because this gives us access to every skill in the game, which is pretty crazy. We're gonna do like a full summon build here. So there's quite a few summons. So spoilers if you don't want to see what all the spells are, you know, because this is going to be spoilers for the Act 2 and Act 3 spells. But this one is going to summon guards to fight for us. So let's put this down here. And then we can summon a brute. So let's do this. And then we can summon a stationary phantom rifle that shoots at the nearest enemies. So let's run with these. And then for my main skill, I think we'll go with Repeater, because I do like the Repeater. Let's do Repeater here, and then we'll do attack here. So what's cool about these summons is these summons basically are automatically, they're out all the time, but then you can sort of recast it to give them a bonus. So like this one, upon skill activation, all Catholic guards gain 200% boost to attack speed. This one, we can actually get multiple rifles out and things like that. So we'll run with these for now. We'll do our Repeater, and then we'll do normal attack, and then we'll do 3 summons. Okay, welcome to your first ascension. Your game world has been reset and is now much more dangerous. The Hellclock will no longer freeze during survival elements and boss fights. All skills and services are unlocked from the start. The Infernal Bell replaces the Great Bell. You only have 7 runs to defeat the first boss. Show them your true potential. Okay, so now you can see my full summon build here. Pretty sweet. Okay, let's see. So if we come over here, we basically just have, looks like we have a set items that I don't think we get a pick from. It doesn't look like, oh, yeah, okay. So we'll be able to buy stuff. I think we'll be able to upgrade our character too as we're playing. And then if we come over here to the bell, I think the bell's a little bit different than what it normally is, but we don't have any points yet. So we're kind of starting fresh here. So let's just run into the game. Okay, so again, the Hellclock doesn't freeze for us. We only have 7 attempts to try to beat the first boss. Okay, let's do the attack speed for them. Oh, okay, so it's literally stationary. I mean, it did say it was stationary, so I shouldn't be surprised that my rifle doesn't move with me. We're not going to have a dash either. I like having the dashes, but we're not going to get that this run. Okay, so attack speed for this, that's good. We'll go with that. Okay, so let's move on. So we definitely need to be quick, because again, usually what happens is when you get to the boss fight areas, the game freezes for you. Or the time freezes, I should say, and you're able to kind of kill the boss at your leisure. I don't know if these guys disappear or not if you don't kill them quick enough, but you can see we're earning soul stones too. So as we as we play, we'll be able to level up. So I wonder if we're gonna be able to, I'm curious if we're gonna be strong enough here to kill, or if we even have enough time. Okay, let's do mana reduction. That's usually a pretty good one. We're not gonna go that way because I can see there's no chest over there or elite enemy. I only really do exploring if you see there's a chest or an elite. Killing enemies is still important though because you want to get the level ups, but in this case I think speed is going to be a little bit more important. Alright, let's buy physical damage, or let's buy crit chance. I'm going to assume these guys do physical damage. Marksman, summon, projectile, physical. Summon, projectile, physical, summon, okay, so yes, all those guys are doing physical damage. This is a very cool idea for the in-game mode, though. You know, it keeps the feel and spirit of what the game is trying to do, and it sort of intensifies it because you're adding difficulty modifiers. But now the hell clock is really a hell clock because it doesn't pause at all for any of these boss fights, and that makes it way harder. Because normally right now the timer would be stopped. It doesn't look like we get any sort of it doesn't look like we get any sort of relics either unless we find them. I think we actually have to find the relics now, because it didn't look like we start off with any. The boss has a lot more HP too than normal. Yeah, this is a lot of HP. In the normal mode, he'd probably be dead by now. Okay, hopefully that didn't take too long. See, so the clock doesn't stop. Normally the clock would be stopped now. All right, let's do critical hit chance multiplier. So basically, I originally thought this was giving me 20% chance, but it's just giving me 20% of what I currently have. All right, let's do guards cooldown. Oh yeah. When we do when we resummon the golem, he'll taunt. So pretty useful. I still have to get used to this build, you know, because it's not this isn't a build I've ever really played. I kind of messed around with this to see how well it would work. Okay, I'm gonna look down here. Okay, so there's a treasure chest, so we will jump and see what's over here. But again, time's an issue. I might want to get a dash too, maybe. We're gonna keep trying this out and see how this goes. I mean, obviously we'll do this run until we lose. Alright, let's buy the mana cost reduction. I feel that I have to sort of skip some of this. Alright, we can't afford that. We can buy... Both of these are good. Let's go with mana. I know speed is really important though. I want to make sure that I'm actually recasting my summons instead of just letting them sit out there. because they do get a lot of bonuses by recasting them. That summon, or that taunt is really good. You know, I saw that elite, and then I just dropped the taunt on him. You can do it when there's a lot of enemies. Pretty helpful. Alright, let's buy mana regeneration. What floor are we on? 5? Okay, so we need to make it to 7 to kill the boss. Okay, let's do the attack speed for the guards. Guys are starting to wreck me. Okay, nice legendary trinket. I don't have any gear yet. No gear has dropped. We're looking at 1 legendary, a couple rares for our trinkets. Let's get the wealth. We're just gonna go straight forward. Let's get this chest over here though. Because boss is going to be the next floor here. So floor 7 is going to be the boss. And we are only playing, again, this... If this seems easy, which, you know, it might, I actually don't know how easy or hard this is going to be. Because I've never played a full run yet. We are only playing again on hell level 2. The hardest we can do right now is level 10, but again, since this is kind of my first real run doing this, I think we'll stick to hell level 2. Oh my gosh, this guy has so much HP. Look at that mana, though. That mana's not depleting at all. Man, I love that. Okay, my summons are acting as, you know, decoys, too. Oh, wait, let's not die here. Okay, my guy did die, but now he's back. Let's summon him in taunts. How much time do I have? I have a minute left. I think we'll get this. Oh, the range on this rifle kind of sucks. Or is it just because he's being... Is it because he's being blocked? Alright, 30 seconds. Oh, man. I thought we were gonna do... I thought I was gonna dominate this. 25? Okay, I think I just need to... just go for it. 20 seconds. Okay, just in time. 15 seconds left. Ooh, yeah. Okay, so now we do start getting some of these. Ooh, this is gonna be tough though. Because I'm gonna want stuff for the summon. I have enough gold for 1 reroll, but man, this is gonna give me relics for every spell in the game. And I don't know what all these spells exactly do yet. Let's hope we get something for the summon. We don't. When you cast the lash, so there's a lash in the game, the spirit briefly appears and casts it a second time, dealing... Oh man, I don't know what to take here then. Let's take this. Let's take this skill speed. Okay, so now what happens? We go to Act 2. Go to next floor. Okay, but my time is only 15 seconds. So I'm gonna get a slight bonus here in time, yeah. Okay, so I'm curious how this works. Because I'm obviously not gonna be, oh my gosh, these guys have so much HP now. Okay, I'm probably gonna lose this because it feels like I'm starting over. Because I don't have, we don't have any of the meta progression. It seems like we need to get some of that. I have 475 points in meta progression. So yeah, it definitely doesn't seem that you're probably meant to beat this on your first run. So I think we pretty much will lose here. These guys have way too much HP. We need to build up that meta progression. I'm gonna come look over here. I was hoping there'd be a boss or something, or an elite, because the elites will drop soul stones for us, and soul stones are obviously super important. Oh my gosh, these guys hit hard. Wow. It's like, yeah, it definitely feels that we're not prepared for this. So that's our first fail. So let's continue, but we did get to level 5. So now we're going to have 6 runs left. Okay, but let's see what happens with the way we can level up now. So we're basically okay, let's see what she's going to do. Okay, I think she's going to restart the game for us if we pick her, because I think she's going to make the game harder or more difficult for us. So now we basically get our choices here to... Okay, so let's see what we can do here. So we get 5 points. We can go... Oh, man, like, I don't know which way to go here. Passive skill that protects you on death. Critical hit chance. Is there any way to get more time in the dungeon? Extra slot. Extra time. Extra slot. Oh, man, going up seems... Actually, they all seem pretty important. Going up seems really important. Man, I wonder how... I'm just curious how many points you're expected to get here. 4, because I only have 4 available points, and it's not like I'm going to be leveling up a ton to make it all the way to the end. Let's do 1 point here. And I kind of want to do this soul stone gain. Actually, yeah, okay, let's do 3 points here. We'll kind of start off early going with this, and then we'll do a little bit of extra mana. Ooh, base damage is... Actually, yeah, let's go base damage. Summon... Oh, okay, let's actually get out of here. Let's do 1. We'll do 2 and 2. So this will give me summon damage. So we could probably do summon and physical. Oh, no physical over here. Okay, so let's confirm. So we'll roll with this. We'll do a little bit of extra soul stone gain, and then we'll do a little bit more base damage. So that's all my points. We'll confirm that. Okay, so now we're going to be slightly stronger. Let's come over here and we'll definitely buy some items, because these are going to give us the big bonuses. Oh, these are really cheap. These are much cheaper than they are in the actual game. Not these, though. Holy cow, these are expensive. Okay, let's definitely buying these, though. This is going to be... That's a huge damage boost. I mean, I'm not a fan of the melee. I wonder if these are these considered melee? Physical. All of these are considered projectile, huh? Even the brute. I thought the figure kind of thinks the brute would be considered like a melee, summon melee and physical damage. Okay, we're gonna buy all of these. I'm not gonna buy the element damage, actually. Okay, then what do we have here? Bombard, the old bell. Okay, I'm gonna do 1 reroll, because I want to make sure we're getting as many of these items as we can. Because these are cheap. These are cheap and very, very helpful. 1,000 health. Evasion. Elemental resistance. Unfortunately, none here for us again. I might actually redraw again. Because if I can redraw, there's still a couple items I can get. There's still a couple rings, and that'll give me 90. So let's do 1 more redraw. Okay, so And I want to get... I think I might just buy this. Because this will replace this, and this will give me way more base damage, and it'll give me attack speed over melee skill damage. So let's buy that. That's a slight bonus, so I don't think I want that. Then again, unfortunately, nothing... Holy Rosary is cast from current summon instead. Scales with summon damage. I don't know what that is. I guess we'll... I can't lock it in, and I can't buy it, so... We're not going to do anything with that. Okay, so now we have 6 runs remaining. I wonder how far we're expected to get. Do we need to... Because I thought we just had a... I thought we were going to get, like, a refresh after we killed the first boss. I'm going to come look at this really quick. Okay, so never mind. Let's just cancel that. I don't want to start any... We're not going to start anything new. I was just curious. So what's the active quest? Oh, we don't have an active quest at the moment. Okay, well, let's jump in and see. Okay, so we technically should be way stronger now. Okay, we'll do... Let's do critical damage. The gun we got is going to be a huge modifier. I wonder if we only needed to kill the first boss, because that was my active quest. I guess we'll just keep going to see like how far we can make it. I don't know how the quest system is going to work for this. Okay, let's do attack speed.
Great power. I reckon fortunes on our side.
Do a legendary chest. So do we lose it? Do we have to restart over with all of these things? Yeah, looks like we did too. I mean, I guess so. We died. That's how the game normally works. This will probably... There's a chance that this summon build... I'm really excited to try out all of these spells. But I really like... I was not expecting like a summon build in this game. I mean, I guess I should have, because there are some hints of summons. You know, like if you... The Toll Bell, I think, has one where... You know, if you cast the Toll Bell, you get a special summon to help fight with you. So there were some hints of summons, but these are full-on summon spells. Okay, let's see how much damage we do now against this guy. Oh yeah, much better. That's why it took so long to kill that guy the first time. Because we didn't have any of the weapons or any of the base damage. Okay, let's do the... Oh, I can't afford that. We'll do physical. Everything we have is... Oh, man, I should have equipped the... Dang it. Learning here, too. I should have equipped the relics, even if we weren't going to use them. That was a mistake. Because they do give us bonuses, whether I use the spell or not. Ooh. Let's do brute force damage. Oh yeah, we're gonna be way stronger this run now. Ooh, 2 elites over here. Oh, these are the blue elites though, dang it. The blue elites don't give you... I don't think they give you soul shards. I think only the actual elites, the gold elites do. Okay, there is a chest over here, so we can get this. Okay, physical damage, yes. Because everything we do is physical damage again. Mana costs for sure. The only thing that's going to be tough about these runs is you're probably going to have to go with... You're probably not always going to be able to do the build you want to do. You're probably going to have to adjust your build based on the relics you get. Because I want to do a summon build. I want to try to push this summon build as best as I can. But... you know, I had a couple chances to get one, and I haven't gotten any. Were those guys, wait, did that guy drop time? I think that guy dropped time. I don't know if I've seen that. Ooh, more brute force for you. You're gonna be pretty powerful. Yeah, let's come look and see if there's anything down here. Okay, see, so you can see there's no treasure chest, there's no elite, so I'm not gonna go that way.
My prayers have been heard.
Okay, and there's 2 chests over here on the right side. So the dots on the map are chests. So if you want to make your time as efficient as possible, you know, just kind of look for those. Okay, we'll buy movement speed. I mean, you will miss out on some XP and gold. Okay, yeah, we are so much better right now at damage. I guess that makes sense. I kind of forgot that we didn't have those base items to do all the damage. Alright, whenever you lifesteal, gain a stack of Bloodshot. Each stack grants 10% melee skill. Okay. This one is... we could do this one. Converts all repeater damage to fire and adds a 40% chance to launch a grenade. I really like that item, but it does get us off of physical damage, which our other spells are. I am going to take that, though. Then let's do the critical damage. Okay, at least the clock does stop here, so it gives me a second. I don't think we can equip our relics here. We can't. Okay, so now we have a lot of time. Oh, yeah, okay, so now we do get our new quest. Good, okay, I wasn't sure how that was going to work. So now, obviously, we'll be much better on the next set of floors here. Because we're way stronger just because of those items we were able to buy. Curse Shrine. Ugh. I don't know if I want it. I don't know what a Curse Shrine does, to be honest. I don't know if I want to take it. I mean, I'm sure there's some sort of reward for it, but I don't think I want to risk it. Let's do Marksman attack speed. I don't know if I'm a huge fan of the Marksman, though. But since I am kind of committed to the summon build here, I think we'll continue to stick with it. Okay, let's see if there's anything. Okay, there's 2 elites, but they're going to be blue, yeah. If there's 2 of them, that probably means they're blue. And the blue ones don't drop the soul stones that are highly coveted. Okay, let's go with attack speed. Look, okay, nothing down there, so I'm not going to go that way. Yes, there's going to be enemies in gold, but time is still of the essence here. I want to know how we're going to be able to get more time. I'll have to look at that meta progress a little bit more closely and see if there was a time on there. Because in the normal game, you are able to increase the meta clock by, you know, a couple minutes here and there. And I don't really recall seeing any. Okay, there is an elite. That's probably going to be a gold. And then he'll drop soul stones for us. Alright, let's do critical damage on that one. I don't care too much for the mana reduction on the marksman. That one's not really breaking the bank for me. Can't afford anything here. We can reroll. Let's do a reroll. This one sucks. Dang. I don't do any elemental damage at the moment. I guess we'll do one more reroll. What's with all the legendary stuff showing up? Okay, we'll buy the health. Okay, so now we get our sort of next elite fight here. This is like the mini boss, kind of like the jailer and the other one. Okay, I was wondering why my elite wasn't, why my brute wasn't showing up. Alright, we're down to about a minute. So now we got the next boss here. Big step up in health too. You can see how much how much health this guy has. Oh man, I don't think we're gonna be able to kill him. I don't think there's enough time on the map right now. Let's see. 15 seconds. I think I just have to go ham on him right now. Oh no. Oh no, did we kill him though? No, we didn't, because there he is attacking me. Dang. The hell clock has run out. Okay, so descent complete. That's 2 runs. We did get some extra items here though, so let's continue. We'll get a little bit more meta progress. So let's go do our level ups. Okay, so did we see if there was any hell clock time? Oh yeah, there was. 60 seconds, 60 seconds. Those would probably be pretty important. Man, I don't see it anywhere else. That's crazy. No, that's not it. Okay, I feel we have to move up then. I don't know if there's no other way to get extra time on the clock. Okay, so we have 4 points. We can go with extra gold or bonus gear. Let's do bonus trinket. Oh wait, dang it. Okay, that's not okay. So we get 2 here. So that's good. So then we can get the extra. This one's pretty important because this will let us equip more items. Okay, so we're getting there. Okay, so let's confirm that. Let's go over here. And then we'll just equip what looks good. We'll do the repeater. Actually, let's put that in the middle. Cooldown, mana regeneration, lightning damage, plague damage, physical resistance. Okay. See, these ones have pretty good stats. You know, this has cooldown speed, experience gain, health on kill. This has pretty good stats too. I think we'll just kind of go with all 3 of these. And then we'll equip, I guess we'll equip both of these. Mana, health on kill. Because I like these stats. Experience gain, cooldown. We're not going to use the spell though. We're going to stick with our current spells. Critical damage, experience gain conviction, movement speed, experience, physical resistance. These ones are okay. I mean, in a way. I mean, at least they provide some sort of resistance, but nothing huge. Then let's come check the shop. So, skill projectile amount. Okay, these are projectiles. Um if okay, I don't know what exactly this means. Um but if this gives me the opportunity to possibly summon an additional brute, because he's considered a projectile. And this says skill projectile amount. So if I'm able, if I summon a brute here and then I summon 2 of them, that's insanely good. But I don't know if that's how that works. Okay, so we already have a right ring, and that gives me crit damage. This is probably better. But let's hold off. I want to make sure that I can get... Man, the redraw doesn't reset. Deals damage to slowed enemies. Oh, man. Let's do this. Okay, so we're gonna switch it up a little bit here. I'm gonna buy this. Let's see. We don't have a cap, huh? Let's buy the cap. And this is so tempting to try. Ugh. I just don't know. Okay, so we're gonna come over here and I'm gonna equip this one. So let's get rid of the plague damage. So we're gonna equip this now. So we're using the repeater right here. So this means the repeater is gonna deal 25% damage to slowed enemies. Let's go to our skill book and I'm gonna switch this out for this one. Or no, which one is it? Slow time. Spawns a temporal distortion that lasts for 9 seconds. All enemies inside the area have their movement speed. So let's sub out the marksman one for that. So now we'll have this, and then we'll pair that with the other one where the repeater damage does extra damage to slowed enemies. Okay, so we have 5 runs remaining. Let's go. We'll be a little bit stronger, but not too much. There's in the regular meta progress of the game, there is a chance to all right, let's just do the guard damage. There is a chance to skip floors. See, so now we can do this temporal field and it's gonna slow enemies. Let's do the grenade area effect. Oh yeah, so yeah, we are doing that now. So now we're doing fire damage, so I'm gonna have to remember that. So we're no longer on physical for my main weapon. And then I wonder how we how we had that little progress in the beginning, where we had that other sort of meta progress. I'm curious how that works too. Let's do the rage duration. And then we'll make sure we're resummoning them so we keep getting that bonus. Because I have to remember that I can keep resummoning the enemies. Okay, so we can do well, actually we could do both here. Let's do the elemental because I am now elemental damage, so let's go with that. Because I still imagine that my repeater is probably going to be my main source of damage on this run. Man, this has kind of a long cooldown. I can't just really spam it. Oh yeah, he went down quick. Okay, let's get all our loot and get out of here. Increases damage of area effect skills. I wonder if the item we have on this is considered an area effect. Probably not. Because we drop grenades. So I don't know if that counts as a bonus. Let's just go with the crit hit chance. Respawn time. What I like about this level up system too, you know, is how, remember, if you watch my first video, the way this works is, see how this is an epic or a rare? You can only get 2 rare upgrades for this weapon. So it's really, really smart way to do the level up system in this game, because you see the rare and you're thinking like, okay, I should take the rare, it's the best upgrade. But you're not penalized for not taking it because you only have 2 slots. So if you don't like this rare, you just don't take it. And if you're fine with duration on this spell, then you take that, and then you'll be able to get rares and magic like higher quality later. So you're not really forced, the game doesn't force you to just take the highest level upgrade because it's there, because you're limited to the amount of upgrades you can get for each one. So you really have to think about the upgrades a little bit more. It's not just, oh, I'm gonna take the highest rarity and that's it, like it is with most games, because usually the higher rarity is probably the better pick most of the time, unless it's just an absolute garbage stat you don't care about. But you know, it's usually the best pick. So now you can actually be like, okay, there's a legendary, but I don't like that stat, so I'm not gonna take it because I don't care about duration on my brute. I care about getting damage. And so then you just wait for a damage one to show up. It's super smart. See, so now like a rare damage shows up, so I'm gonna take that because I want the damage. We're gonna come over here. There's 2 treasure chests. Okay, let's buy physical damage this time. Oh, I could, you know, I wonder, I can't necessarily aim where I want my brute to go. But if I could drop bleed chance for physical, let's do the crit chance. You know, if I could plan to drop him in the temporal field, that would be a really, really good combo. You know, like do that and then he kind of just goes to where the enemy is, though. You can't really, it might be different if you play mouse and keyboard, but I like this game on controller. So you can kind of get it. Okay, we could do the cooldown reduction. All right, let's look. Okay, there is an elite. All right, let's do. I guess we'll just buy the movement speed because I can't afford anything else. And I'm not going to re-roll that, so that's fine. Okay, we wrecked them that time. What was that? Alright, so let's see. Bombardment deals plague damage. Bleeding enemies deal less damage to you. During Prayer of Vengeance. That's not in any of these. I don't know what Prayer of Vengeance is. Let's do a reroll. Okay, inside slow times area effect gain. Oh, while we're intimate. I'm gonna take this one. This is a pretty good combo. See, this is the one I was talking about. The old bell spawns one spirit of Canudos, which I actually think is these guys, right? Yeah, spirits of Canudos. Yeah, so it spawns like an additional unit. Let's take this one though. Okay, then let's do guard damage. Okay, we don't have to worry about time, but let's go. Okay, so now we have 4.5 minutes. Let's do duration. See, so it seems that let's do mana reduction. So the way I'm looking at this is, oh, you can't see it when I do this. But on the right hand side where it says cleanse the shrine, it looks like there's a star next to it. The star, I wonder if that gives us more points for when we do our meta progress again. So it's like there's meta inside the meta. So I wonder if we're just not destined to make it very far in this game yet, because I don't have the world meta leveled up that high. You know, what appears to be maybe the permanent meta progress, whereas you get individual in-game meta progress also. So I wonder if we need to get that world progress a little bit higher too, and then we'll start seeing more and more. Let's do the physical damage. We'll be able to see more and more power as we get through this game. And I want to see how that works. We're not going to do all 5 runs right here because that's going to take me hours. So we won't quite see it this video, but maybe the next one. Because I'm assuming I can quit and come back to this. I really hope so. I'm going to assume I can, because, you know, it's a different save file. Okay, so Shrine of Protection. Or I could just fail the run, you know? I could just... We could just die. I could just get in the world and quit, and we can see what happens. Which, you know, that might not be a bad idea, but I also kind of want to see what we can do with this. Now, we'll just keep going. Dang it. Okay, let's come up here and look. Okay, there is a chest. Okay, let's do the attack speed. See, because I'm just... It just feels like I'm not going to have enough time to really make it too far into this. I guess we'll get... If we can beat this, I think we'll get a little bit of a time bonus. I think. I don't know if... Or maybe we need to actually defeat the boss to get the full bonus. I don't remember. But hopefully this guy will drop something for us. I mean, I guess we gotta see if we can actually beat him this time, though. where's the boss? Come on, man. I need him to show up. Because again, now we only have 30 seconds. I think I just need to just try to power through it and just... Oh my gosh, we're not going to be able to kill him again. Yeah, man, I don't... It just, we don't have the power. We don't have the power to do it. Okay, we did get some extra... Ooh, this is a big one. Potions provide 384% of their value as conviction instead of health, and increased conviction decay. So conviction is kind of like a bonus shield. All right, let's do one more run. We'll do one more run, and then we'll maybe finish it off in the next video. Because time is the issue. I don't have enough time right now to... Which, again, that's the whole purpose of this game, the hell clock. Okay, so we get 3 points here, so not a lot. That's actually going to be enough, though, to get me to the clock. Oh, you can do this twice. Okay, so we can do that, and then we can get an extra minute is all I need. And that's all I need to get me through this. Okay. Then we can come over here. And then let's sub out this one. And then we'll put in this one. So now this enemies killed by repeater explode, dealing 129 repeater damage as plague damage. And then we also drop our grenade. So that's pretty awesome. Let's see. Oh, never mind. I thought this item was huge. This item's not huge. Potions provide their values conviction instead of health. I don't think so. There's conviction builds in this game, but I don't think we go with that. Okay, so I guess we just keep what we have here. I don't have a one spot. We can level these up too, so let's actually do that. Let's actually, before we do that, let's come look at these items. All right, so we have a trinket. Okay, we already have a trinket. There's this. Oh, are these items gonna stay the same? Dang, they are. These, no, did these change? Cast judgment automatically on the position of enemies when they die. This one, let's read this one. Enemies affected by slow time become exposed. Take extra damage from all sources. Additionally, killing an exposed. Okay, let's buy that. I wish it shows you the size of it. So I assume that's a square. Like, I assume it's like a 2x2 piece. I'm gonna buy that. Because that seems like a decent item for this build. That's gonna give us even more damage. So yes, it is a book. Okay, so we're gonna have to get rid of this. And then we'll put this in here. So now this is gonna, enemies affected by slow time become exposed. So now we're gonna do even more damage to enemies in that field. And then this we do more damage to slowed enemies. Okay, so that seems pretty cool. Okay, now let's level up some stuff. I'm not gonna buy anything. Let's I like this one. Let's actually level this one up because I like these stats. So let's level that up. Oh, we're not going to be able to afford any other ones, huh? 250 for upgrades here for everything, probably. Yeah, dang. Okay. All right, let's go do one more run here. Okay, so we have 4 runs remaining. But again, we have Now we have an extra minute. Let's do brute force damage. So that's my one legendary upgrade I get. I don't get another legendary now. Okay, so the items, I was kind of confirming if I open the chest and I just run, if the items automatically come to me, so I don't have to wait. Okay, let's do cooldown reduction. It'd be nice if we could skip floors. Again, there is a way to do that in the actual game. I'm curious if there was here. I didn't really notice any on the map. But that's not saying there isn't any. Okay, we could do extra area. That's actually a good one. Did I open this chest? I didn't think. Yeah, okay, so that all gets transferred to me, so I don't have to wait for it. Okay, let's do extra mana. I think this new mode is going to be really fun, especially when you beat the game and you know you're looking for more to play. This is going to be a good mode because it really does add to, you know, the sort of the randomness of it. And that's what I'm going to like about this. Cuz you can kind of like I mentioned before, you can kind of try to force a build, but since you're really limited to what you can do, you can't really farm for items. You're pretty much gonna get what you get, and you're gonna if you want to try to do a super effective build, you can try to build around that. But you know, we're doing, because I did kind of adjust my build a little bit. I wasn't planning on doing the slowed item, but we got a couple items and it does fit relatively well with what we're doing, so that sort of worked out. Okay, let's do the efficiency here, since this is kind of my main mana spender. See, now I don't know about conviction gain, how that works if we don't have anything that gives us conviction. I'm gonna do the critical hit multiplier. Oh, we gotta get this guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip ahead all this. Ooh, yeah, we'll buy... No, we don't need to. Let's buy mana regeneration. I'm not good enough with my cooldowns here to really make that matter. Let's do... damage for more brute. What is this? Oh, another loot guy. Ooh, a legendary trinket. Oh, what? Oh, a swapped, huh? No, I don't want to do that. I like that it shows you the ranges right here. So if I pick this, I'm going to recycle it, right? Wait, choose the piece you want to keep. Okay, choose the piece you want to keep. I want to keep the one I have with all the extra mana. Although the mana reduction cost. Oh, man, I wonder if that pays off. You know, is it worth like giving up 150 mana or mana reduction cost on everything? Yeah, let's try it. I don't know if it's worth it or not, but not that big of a deal. Okay, we'll do duration again. Messed him up again. Okay, during Prayer of Vengeance, potions provide while inside slow times gain maximum mana. So this one means I have to be in it. During Prayer of Vengeance, marksman skills gain additional. So hold on. During Prayer of Vengeance, again, not any of these. Marksman skills gain 100% additional projectiles. So, okay, these aren't considered marksmen, but these are considered projectiles. That's pretty interesting, because this is a marksman. Let's take that. We'll go with that one. Let's go with attack speed. Okay. So, we have a lot. We have way more time now than we did before. 6 minutes and 40 seconds. I think we cleared through that a lot faster, too. To make sure that I'm utilizing my cooldowns here way better. That's a curse totem. Oh, there was a chest over there too. Too late though. This is main lead. Alright, nothing up there, so let's just go. Alright, adds damage to spells equal to 2% of your current mana. Man, that's a lot of money. Let's just buy the physical damage. Okay, oh my gosh, we have way more time now. Crazy how much. I only added 60 seconds to the clock, but we're definitely way more efficient at clearing this. Like, I wonder if it's because of the extra damage we're doing too. I think the game needs to do a better job of letting me know when my brute is actually dead. Because sometimes I'll try to summon him, but he's dead. But the game doesn't... I don't know he's dead by looking at my icon, you know? There should definitely be a big X around it or something. Because he will automatically summon. Okay, so we completed that. Cool. Guard damage. Was that the quest? That might have... I wonder if that was the quest. So did we complete that quest? It looks like the quest did disappear. No new active quest has popped up yet, though. Okay, so now we're gonna get... I think we're gonna get another, like, upgrade in enemy damage and stuff. The game's gonna get harder after that wave that we just cleared, that boss wave. Oh. I was so curious why he did that right there, and that's because he teleported on me. That's doing so much damage. See, my brute's dead again, but I don't know he's dead. Oh, I guess, okay, I guess I can see, okay. I think there is a little icon that does show he's dead. I think I just saw it now. I think I just noticed that it does do that. I still think it should be on the spell, though. I think I'd still prefer it on the spell. But yes, it does. Okay, it does show. So that resolves part of my complaint about that. See, because see how there is right next to my mana, there is an icon that shows he's dead. So yeah, maybe it is important to improve his health. See how much damage we're taking now? I'm telling you, the difficulty definitely ramps up big time after each sort of clear wave or boss, you know, check mark. This was definitely a way better run, though. Let's do... Sure, let's do that. But this is pretty much gonna be it. We're not really gonna get any further here. We did earn a lot of soul stones, though. So we'll be able to upgrade some of our stuff. We only have 10 seconds. Alright, GG's. Back to base we go. The hell clock has run out of time. Descent complete. Okay, wow, we actually only got 2 items this time. Plague damage, and then this one. Plague damage, health on kill. But I don't know what that spell is either. And then we got new blessed gear. Okay, let's go do our level ups and then we'll call it. And then we'll do the last 3 runs for another video, for the next video. Which may be tomorrow. Okay, so how many points do we get here? 5? That's pretty good. Okay, so what kind of upgrades are we looking at here? Oh, yeah, okay. So, number of blessings offered. Grants skill blessings. So, extra slots. Those I don't think are that important at the moment. Banish, lightning resistance. I think we need to go with some sort of damage. So yeah, let's do our base damage. We can do mana, resistances, potion capacity, maybe. Let's go with damage, because I think I should just put all my points into here. And then we can do, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah, let's go here to our summon damage. And then what's this going to give me? Maximum skill level. I don't know what that does exactly. Let's confirm that though. So we'll get, what did I get here? Like 150 more damage and then 20% more damage on my summons. So maximum skill level. If we come over here, I'm not sure. Oops, not sorry, not here. Here. So right here, maximum skill level is 1, but I don't know what that means when we get to 2. I guess that means I can maybe level these up. That's really what I'm just thinking. You know, I can maybe level these up and increase the base damage and the global buff or something. Oh, it does say critical hit chance per rank. It's a global buff. Huh. I wonder how that works. I wonder global buffs. Wow, that's huge. So that's more meta progression that I didn't even really notice about. Um, I wonder if this means I have to have it equipped though, or if we just automatically get, like, if I level this up and don't have it equipped, do I still get that global buff? Because I mean, that's what global buff kind of means to me. Okay, let's look at what we can buy. That's horrible. Oh, we have a lifesteal one. I must have picked that up. I like lifesteal. Um, that's so we have critical. This is a pretty bad ring. I think we need to see about replacing that one. Let's see. Unbreakable. Man, ugh. I think I'm gonna re-roll this. I wish this would refresh after each run though. Okay, these are unique, so you can't have multiple of the same ones. All right. We have a scarf. I'm missing one item right here. What is it? Boots? No. I don't know what this slot is. I have a scarf. We have our jacket. We have boots. Okay, let's go level up. Let's spend our little resources over here and upgrade these. So this is a good one. Let's do this one. This one's pretty good too. Ignite chance. These are all actually this one. Let's do this one though. Because these ones I know I'm keeping for the run. Everything else is kind of maybe replaceable. You can't move things sideways either. Okay. I guess we'll just stick with... You know, this one's actually probably better. Mana regeneration. No, never mind. There was a reason I didn't want that one, because I don't want to switch to conviction. These actually, you know, if we're not going to use these, you know, we can sell these. I didn't even think of that. Because there's no reason in keeping these, right? So let's get rid of these. Get more soul stones. Actually, this item right here is pretty good. Physical damage, experience gain, and extra health. Let's get rid of these. Because then that means I can level these up more, and I can re-roll my things more. Let's see. Okay, we'll stick with those for now. I forgot we can kind of recycle those. And then that means we can come over here, and I could either buy a different item or I can re-roll these. Let's try re-rolling one more time. Converts, oh, nope, never mind. Okay, that's a cap we have. That's slightly better. I guess we'll buy that. This is slightly better too, so I guess we'll buy that. I kind of want to do one more reroll here. I hate that the cost gets so expensive though. Man, I really want to see. I really wanted to see a relic here for my summons. Okay, so that's the exact same item. This is a small upgrade. Let's buy that. Okay, we'll keep with that. And then, can we upgrade? Is there anything this isn't upgraded? Let's actually no. Let's save our money. Okay. Well, there we go. That's gonna be it. Really cool mode. We'll jump in for the last 3 waves. We'll have 3 more runs remaining on this to, I guess, try to clear as many quests as we can. And then I want to see what happens when we lose. What happens when the time runs out? We lose all our runs. I'm hoping that what happens is when we complete those active quests, that allows us to get more of those star points that we saw in the very beginning, and then hopefully we'll have more points to assign for our next run, because we'll have to start over. We'll have to do a fresh run at whatever hell level we decide, and then have 7 runs to complete as many quests as we can. I hope there's a way to eventually skip floors, but I'm not sure if that's going to be a thing or not. I guess we'll kind of see as we go through it. But that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.